I have a personal story that will really help me re-energize me one night as far as going out and looking for drunk drivers. So I've always been really interested in DWI. I was a city officer, a county deputy, and then a trooper now. In my old zone, I was going out looking for drunks, and it was Sunday night. So I was probably several reports down at that point, and I remember telling myself that, I deserve a night of just taking it easy and not really going out and hitting it hard. Well, I was making my normal routine, my normal routes around town, around the zone that I was in, and I decided to head up to the zone office, and something told me to make one more trip, one more loop around my normal area. So when I went around my area, I was headed back up to the zone office, and I remember seeing a car several hundred yards up in front of me. We were on a straightaway, and I could clearly see the vehicle weaving. It was a textbook impaired driving case. So I go to step up, or I catch up to the vehicle. Once I get up to it, I was going to go ahead and continue to build my case, activate my camera. But we were approaching a hill crest, and I remember seeing some headlights coming over the hill crest. So I stopped the vehicle immediately. It weaved over into the complete opposite lane prior to eventually pulling over, so prior to cresting the hill. Well, when I got out and I approached the vehicle that was coming over the hill slowed down, and as I'm walking up to the suspect vehicle, I look, and the vehicle that was coming over the hill crest was actually my wife and my 3-year-old, or then would have been 1-year-old daughter. And I just remember that, for a very short period of time, it just kind of stood still for a minute. I remember seeing my daughter, asleep in the back seat, and I just remember thinking that there's no way I could go ahead and go in and take it easy for the evening. So they passed, and I walked up to the driver, who was indeed impaired, and I dealt with him appropriately and ended up placing him under arrest. So it's a big need to never give up, to never stop, to keep pushing and find those impaired drivers, because you never know when it's going to be your life that's affected. And sorry, I get a little teary-eyed too, so I apologize for that. So, my daughter's 3 now, and obviously she's a daddy's girl. So I think about what would have happened if I didn't make another loop, or if I didn't see that guy, knowing that he was completely in the opposite lane, that it could have been me or my family affected that night. So, don't give up. Always keep pushing forward.
This film is part of a series of productions produced by MAD, specifically for law enforcement. For more information about MAD's partnership and support of law enforcement, please visit www.mad.org.